Hey, it's Jang here with a look at a LEGO Star Wars set called Shadow Troopers. Officially, this comes with just 95 pieces. This is primarily a troop builder pack, so the focus is on the figures, and Shadow Troopers are the ones that give the set its name. I love these things. I love any of the darker colored stormtroopers. They feel like they're the real deal, like you would really be worried if Dark Troopers or Shadow Troopers or Shadow Stormtroopers or any of those darker Stormtrooper variants or their spin-offs were on your tail. Because, you know, compared to just regular Stormtroopers, these guys just kick butt. They make the regular Stormtroopers look like comic relief or something. And these characters here look great with the dark gray, the different colors of different shades of gray, plus the black, not too much black. They're very appropriate the way that LEGO has set up the colors there with the so much use of gunmetal gray. I love them, I really do. And they come with stud shooters. I'm not a big fan of the stud shooters myself. They do give you a whole bunch of spare studs, the little transparent red ones, to use and to lose, because you will end up losing those things over time. But these look great, and they also give you 2 Shadow Guards, which were contemporary with the Shadow Troopers. These are basically, you know, recolored versions of Royal Guard, but they're also pretty bad in a good way themselves. Under the headgear, the Dark Troopers are just angry clones, because that's appropriate. They hadn't start bringing in a lot of normal humans during the times when these guys were active, and the Dark Troopers just have red, unprinted minifig heads underneath, because that's all they need. They only show just that little sliver of red through their kind of visor area. There's also no print to see on the backs of the Shadow Guard. And then there's this speeder also included, which is armed. I have not done the research to find out the exact proper canon name for this model of speeder. If you have done that research and you know for certain what this is supposed to be called, please do post that up in a comment. I think it looks like a pretty good design. You know, it makes sense. I think that visually it looks good. Looks even better with the troopers on there, of course. The only thing that's missing here is some kind of console or control schema. You know, they didn't give them anything to hold on to, so I don't know how they're supposed to be controlling this thing, but still does look very good. I like all the transparent red in there. These are actually grills underneath to make it a little bit less plain than just using plate pieces, and they've got clips on either side. So if you don't want these guys to be using their blasters while they're driving around, they've got a spot for them, and this has flick-fire missiles underneath, one under each little wing pod with a little cone tip on it. This thing even looks pretty decent from underneath. It's got some shaping that's not critical, but adds to the visual value, I would say, and the believability of the whole thing. There's really nothing bad I can say about this set. You know, I feel like it's worth it, mostly just for the figures themselves, and the speeder is a huge bonus within that. You know, it's much larger than it needs to be. It's more complex than it needs to be. It's another massable thing, so folks looking to get a bunch of the figures here should not be sad to have to pay for some of the parts of the speeder as well, because you can definitely use multiples of those in layouts and dioramas and scenes. And if you don't want to build more of the speeders, you can definitely use those parts, because they're good parts. So all good here. I'm more than satisfied with this set. Please do share your thoughts about it down in the comment section if you like, including if you disagree and you dislike this set. That's still good feedback to hear. Thank you again for watching the video, and I will be talking to you again very soon.